Welcome guys, it's DC. In today's live, like what we always do, we're gonna be looking at signals from booming crash, volatility, and also step and jump indices. So our focus is to analyze those assets and also to give signals on this platform. So basically that's what we're going to be doing in this live. We're going to be giving signals and analyzing how these markets will be operated. I wanted to start at 3 o'clock, and unfortunately I had a little bit of disturbance. Then we started a little bit late. So let's quickly look at what we have today. So if you're new to my channel, please kindly subscribe, like, and share. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when we go live. So I just want to make clarity on my WhatsApp and Telegram group. So we have our official WhatsApp group, which is called DC Trading, this one. And we also have a Telegram channel that is called DC Free Derivative Synthetic Indices. These are the two official pages that I have on on this platform. So I just want to make something clear on those two groups. We have two separate groups for booming crash. This one on Telegram, we have a group on booming crash, and also volatility indices group. We have two groups. This one is the free group. So in these free groups, we give free signals. I think we gave a signal today, this one. We only give one signal in this group. Then we also have another one that is the DC volatility free signals. I also give some analysis in these different platforms and some signals in this platform. So these are the two groups. If you're interested in having free signals, you can join those groups. In my official pages, I'm no longer sending signals in those groups. If you want signals, we have a signal group which is basically dedicated to signals. So you can join these VIP signals. And for our VIP signals, these are the prices. We have the following. What are the prices? Let's quickly go through the... Okay, so these are the prices. For 1 week, it's $15 US. 2 weeks, it's 25. Then 1 month, it's $45 US. Then we also have a package for 3 months, which is 110. 6 months is 200. Then 1 year is 300. So this is the prices for our VIP group, where I'll be sharing signals on booming crash, volatility, step index, and also jump. Then the payment method, we have Binance, PayPal, Perfect Money, Netela, Deriv P2P, and also Mukuru. So those are the two payment methods that we're going to be making use of. So let's quickly look at the analysis and the signal that we have on this platform. So we can see in Boom 300, we're going to start with Boom 300. We discovered that there is a channel. Price is moving within this channel, and price, we can see this is the channel that we have on this particular asset. We have this channel, and price is moving within this channel. So now price is at this particular level. On the 4-hour time frame, we can see that we have already a signal which is the bullish engulfing candle that is at this particular level, which is signifying that there's a possibility that price is going to reverse and move upwards. So I've already given this signal, and we are in profit in our VIP community. We use the buy limit at 1133, 1138, and also 1132 and 1130, but price I think reversed around 1133, around that area. Then we also gave this the SL and also the TP in our VIP group. So let's quickly look at that signal, why I gave that signal. So if you go to the 1 hour time frame, what do we see? We can see that on the 1 hour time frame, we have the formation of a double bottom. We have the formation of the double bottom, and currently what I'm anticipating is that price is currently forming the other leg for the double bottom. And we can see, so this is the double bottom. We can see price coming down here, and went up. So we have a neckline here, and then price came down. So we gave the signal when price came back to this trend line here. That was the main reason why we gave that signal. And we're now anticipating that price will break this neckline and continue to move upwards and reach this particular level. So this is the signal that we have. So let me take you through the values. So our stop loss is gonna be at 1100. So this is our stop loss. So you can buy boom 300. Our stop loss is gonna be 1100, 1100, and our take profit is gonna be 1278, 1278 here. So if you're interested in getting free signals, you'd rather wait for these lives or join our VIP community, where I'll be sharing signals on these different platforms. Okay, so this is what I'm currently looking at. I'm currently looking at that price. We can see, if you look at the risk to reward ratio, we have a risk to reward ratio of 1 to 3.4, which is amazing. If price moves in this particular direction, I normally like, when it is booming crash, I normally like buying in boom and selling in crash. Why? Because you would see that price would quickly move to your target quickly, rather than selling. It takes a lot of time. Okay, so this is what I'm anticipating. This is the first signal that we're gonna be looking at. So I'm giving this signal I'm giving this signal on 1 hour time frame. So this is our first signal. Okay, it's fine. So this is what I'm anticipating in this particular case. Okay, let's check what is taking place, what people are saying. More love from Swaziland, Iswatini, Musa Tlamini. How are you, Mr. Musa? Thanks for your time you are dedicating for us. Yes, it's a real, it's a sacrifice, because sometimes, like yesterday, my son really wanted to play. He was saying that it's time to play, Daddy. Watching from Botswana. Thank you so much, guys, for your support, and may you please like and comment on this platform. So on this platform, what are we going to be doing? We are also giving a 50%. So whenever I go live, we normally give out something. Whenever we release a video, whenever I go live, there will be something that you can get for free. We'll be giving out free EAs, free indicator. So in today's live, what are we going to be giving? Director, what are we giving today? Hello, man. What are we giving today?
To those who comment and like and do the stuff. Yesterday, what did you give them?
It was a scalping indicator.
Let's give them a spike detector one.
We're giving a spike detector.
Yes.
So the director said I must give a spike detector. Rachel, how are you? You wanna come?
No.
You don't wanna come? You guys go and play outside. Okay, so that's what we're gonna be doing now. So that's the first thing. That's our first signal. We're anticipating price should move upwards. So we'll actually get a good confirmation when price breaks this line here. Maybe we can look for a retest here, and then price will then move upwards, something like this. So this is what we are anticipating in boom 300. So we had a nice signal that we gave in the free signal. I think that one was on fire. We gave a signal around this area. I think we're on the 15 minutes time frame, and this is what happened. So we gave a signal around this area, and this was our TP2. Our TP3 wasn't hit. We saw that price was moving within this trend line. There was a trend line, and price came to this trend line. I think that's when we gave the signal. And those who are in our free booming crash group were able to watch. So how do you join that group? You have to wait when I release a booming crash strategy, I will announce that there's now a possibility for guys to for you to join that particular group. So in that group, this is the group. I think I showed you guys the signal that I gave in that group. Where is it? This one. That was the signal. This one. So I saw price coming back again to that trend line. Then we were able to sell at this particular level. So when I was using the 15-minute time frame, I knew that price was going to come back to the order block. Yeah, some people argue, hey, booming crash doesn't respect order blocks. It just trade. Yes, it's less effective, but sometimes it works. I want to show you what happened. You can see I also took the signal from here and I was selling. I was growing something like $10. Was it $10? $20? I can't remember. Or it was a $20 account. This account was able to reach something like $40 from 20. I was growing. I told you I'm always growing these small accounts. The maximum that I can deposit is $20, and I aim to grow it to 500. My target is $300 to $500 daily. That's what I do. Okay, so I also sent a signal in this particular level. So price then dropped. It was able. So here on the 30-minute time frame, price. I want you to I want you guys to see something that happened here. Price respected the 30-minute order block. If you check what has been happening here, let's start from this particular level here. People argue that at this level we can see there was a rejection block at this particular level here. So if you don't know what is a rejection block, please join our mentorship program. We also teach these different types of order blocks, and price came back to this rejection block that we had here, and price reversed upwards. And then we also have price coming back to this 30 minutes order block, which was this one, and then price moved upwards. Then when price came this time, it respected the 30-minute order block, but with me I thought it was going to respect the 15-minute order block and then it will then move upwards. But it was unfortunately, but with our TP, we gave 3 TP. The first one was we gave 3 TPs. Okay, we gave 3 TPs. Okay, it was in the VIP community where I really okay, the first TP was 14175. 14175 around this area. Second TP was here. So the third TP, which was here around this area, was not hit, but we're able to get something. So this was massive. So when I'm selling in boom, I don't target 5 candles. I want to trade for a very long time. For example, here there were how many candles? 1 2 3 4 5 6, about 7 15-minute candles. That's what I want to do. In that case, you're in a position to grow your small account. So don't trade in lower time frames. Aim for bigger time frame. Even with the smallest account, that account can definitely grow. Okay, which asset should we look at? From Botswana, Ramatoporo, yes, is from Botswana. Thank you so much, guys, for your support from Botswana. We're having a lot of support from Nigeria is number 1, then South Africa, then we also have Botswana, then Zimbabwe, India, United States, United Kingdom, and Pakistan. Those are the main areas where we are getting a lot of views from our views in our channel. Then constant in growing small account. Yes, that's the thing. That's what I do. That's why I believe in my strategies. God bless you for your time. Hope I'm not too late. My Advice TV. Yes, thank you so much for your support. Please like, comment, and if you are new to my channel, please subscribe. We are always doing this on a daily basis. So on Sunday we normally delay, but on a daily basis from around 7 to 10. During that time, that's when we come live and we'll be doing the same thing, analyzing. So like what I said last time, are you interested in learning how you can trade jump indices, jump and also step? I saw something nice in step. Let me check what is happening in step index. Today we just wanna make sure that what's happening, step index, what's happening, step, if it's step, okay. I normally want to start on the 4-hour time frame. Something was happening here. So we have a fair value gap here, and that fair value gap has been filled here, and price is dropping slightly. It's dropping. So what are we anticipating at this particular level here? What is the big picture? We have a lower low and a higher high, and then here with equal lows. That was the reason why price dropped. And here, what are we anticipating here? We have a change of character. Price moved upwards, but price then went up. It was in a channel, broke from the channel, and then so we had this. Let me try to understand what is happening in step index. We had something like this and something like this. Price broke from the channel here, and then price came back for a retest, and then price is moving downwards from here. Come on. You know, I don't know what's happening to my eyes. Okay, so price is at this particular level. We have something similar happening to crash 300. There was someone who was constantly, you know, the problem of giving people your number. It's good, but it's bad. Someone will just constantly call you even during the midnight, asking for very petty issues. Okay, so we have this structure. So what am I thinking here? What is taking place in step index? We also have a 4-hour order block. We have a fair value gap. Let's see. So here it will be just a waiting game. But what I can see, there was this bullish fair value gap. That was here. Buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. Then, so here I don't have a clear picture of what is taking place, but likely there's a great likelihood that price, after filling up this fair value gap, it will reverse and start moving upwards. But do we have something concrete that we can start buying at this particular level? We don't have. We don't have. So here in step, it's just waiting for price to tell us what is taking place. We don't have a clear picture. We don't have a clear picture of how we can trade this. So let's quickly go to 75. I know that most of you guys trade volatility 75. Let's see what is taking place. Okay, we still had that breakout and price has been going down. I remember let me do this. I gave this analysis. Sometimes those who have been watching my videos, they will remember this. So I'm already done with my trading for today. I'm done. What's up? Okay, let's do this. I want to look at this 75. Do I still have the analysis? It was a long time ago where I analyzed how VIX was going to move. So we're giving this indicator for free. Which can give you signals. You look at the signals, they're just perfect. These signals for volatility 75, you can use it to trade volatility 75. It gives you precise entry and exit points, and you can use it to swing trade even on the lower time frame. With me, I normally like to use it on the 1 minute time frame. Even my directional bias on higher time frame, I know that I'll be selling, so I'll ignore all buying signals. If I come to the 15-minute time frame, I can see price is just coming down. Okay, but we are looking for the analysis that I did. I hope I didn't delete it. On 75, I did it some time back. So price has been just following that analysis. Where is it? I did an analysis some time back. I hope I didn't lose that. Come on, where is that? I did a very thorough analysis on VIX 75 on high time frame. So basically what price has been doing is just following that analysis. It was very, very accurate. Very accurate. Wow, did I delete this? Yo, it was on, I remember it was on a it was on high time frame. That's why that do I still have the analysis? Okay, let me just do the same thing here and show you guys what I discovered. It was on a weekly, monthly, it was something like this. So we discovered here that there's a liquidity void at this particular area here. Price is supposed to fill up this liquidity void, and that's where price is currently going here. And like what we said, price is always moving to do two things. I think we gave the analysis when price was here, somewhere here. We gave the analysis somewhere here. Just that I can't find this analysis. When price started to drop here, let's go somewhere here, and all along price has been just following that analysis, and price was respecting this weekly order block. Was it this one? Let me go on the daily. Yeah, that was the daily. We were analyzing the daily. So currently we're running with the motto. I'll openly tell you, if you join my group, when it comes to signals, if you really want signals, I'll post them like here when we're having a live. But in those groups, I'm no longer posting free signals because I'm supporting those who are supporting my channel. That's the motto that I'm currently using. So those people that I've included in the WhatsApp group, and also not WhatsApp, the Telegram for booming crash and also volatility, these are people who subscribed and also liked our channel. So price reacted with this daily order block and then started to move downwards. We gave the signal around this area here, and price has been just following this analysis. So we analyzed this on a high time frame, and we are anticipating that price should continue to drop until this liquidity void is filled up. We see here, if you go to the monthly, I think we can see clearly here we have a liquidity void. Like what I'm always preaching, price is always moving to do two things: to fill up an imbalance or to grab liquidity. Those are the two reasons why price move. So I'm also anticipating that price will do the same here. So we have this buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. Price has to correct that imbalance. Price has to correct that imbalance in this particular area. So this is what I'm anticipating. So with VIX 75, price should continue to move downwards. Probably when price hit this order block, maybe we can start looking for bullish setup. But for now, if you're going to be trading volatility 75, we are only looking for selling opportunities. This will continue to happen for a very long time. and we can see how price has been dropping since it hit the 1 hour daily order block. Price has been just dropping downwards. This is the reason, and I think I gave this analysis. I think I made a video on YouTube where I was analyzing volatility 75, and I gave this analysis, this whole movement, this big movement. I analyzed and I was able to predict that movement. Okay, so in VIX, that's the only thing. We are only looking for selling opportunity. So how can you trade if you are going to be trading today? What are the things that you can look for? So basically, you can now look for what price has been doing is this. You can wait for price to fill up an imbalance. If there is an imbalance, okay, let's go to the 1 hour. Price has been dropping. So for you to now start selling now here, it will be wrong. It will be 100% wrong. So how then are you going to enter these trades? Okay, you have to wait for price to make a pullback, like what happened here. We have price dropping down, moving away from this particular order block, and then price return. That's the thing that you'll be waiting for. You're waiting for price to return to these order blocks that are here. So in this case, price was able to come back to this particular order block here, and we can see price respected that order block. That's how you're going to be getting entries. So let me go to the 30-minute time frame and look for an order block that we are going to likely use for entries. Okay, do we have anything here? Let's go to the 15-minute time frame. We're waiting for a retracement to an order block, and on the 15-minute time frame we have a very good entry, which is this area. We have an order block which we can use for entry. So now what you're basically doing is waiting for price. Okay, we have this setup. So this is what we have. And price is likely going to respect this order block here. So wait for price one. What I'm always talking about this thing, guys. If you want to find the best order block, how is it? In most cases, most people, ICT students, fail. It is because they fail to realize what validates an order block. One, this order block. Why are we talking? We're talking about this 15-minute order block. And some people there's a confusion when it comes to marking an order block. We see this bullish, the last bullish candle here, before price drastically started to move downwards. We see this bullish order block here, this particular level. This last green candle, that's our order block. So how do we mark our order block? There's a confusion about that order block. Some people will say, I'll mark from the wick, from the top to the down, from the high to the low. I'll be marking that order block, which is wrong. According to ICT, he said that you should mark only the body of that particular candle. You ignore the wick when we are talking about order block, but it's something different when we are now talking about a rejection block. But when we are talking about the standard order block, we only mark the body of that particular asset. So one, we've marked our order block. So this is our 15-minute time frame order block here. We have our 15-minute time frame order block here, this particular level. Annie, so that's the first thing. So what do we see closer to the order block? What I can quickly see is that there is a fair value gap. So we are now talking about the things that validates an order block. So we have this 1, 2, 3. We have these 3 candles. If I'm to remove this order block, we have these 3 red candles. If I'm looking at those 3 red candles, this bearish candle, the first one, second one, and the third one, these 3 candles, what I can see is that the low of the first candle, which is this particular low here, the low of that candle is not connected to the high of the third candle. There is a gap here that you can see here. That's what we call a fair value gap. So we have a fair value gap at that particular level. So we have a fair value gap at that level. And we also have an order block. And we talked about this. We said when price is in the premium, we measure from the high to the low. We have this fair value gap and the order block in the premium. And we are always talking about this dilemma. Which one are you going to focus on? We are going to be focusing on the order block in this case. We'll also focus, but on top we have a rejection block here. I always like this kind of things. This is the reality that most ICT traders are faced with. We also have a rejection block here. So which one are we going to focus on? So let me just quickly clarify that. If you are presented with this, so we are in the discount. We saw that when we stretched our we are in the discount, we're in the premium territory above the 50% of the Fibonacci, which is our discount. If you measure from the top to the bottom where the price is currently here, we can see price is in the premium level where we are going to be looking for selling opportunities. So which one are we going to be looking at? Are this price going to reverse at the fair value gap, the order block, or the rejection block? So according to the PDRA, we always give priority to the rejection block. So if there's a rejection block, we give priority to that rejection block. Or if there's an old high, so the first one is an old high, rejection block, then we go to the order block, bearish order block, then the fair value gap. So we're going to ignore this fair value gap. So what I would want to see is this. I would want to see price. So this fair value gap, I'm going to leave it there because I want to explain what would then validate that order block here. So price is likely going to come and hit this level and then start to go down. This is what I'm anticipating in VIX 75. So wait for the pullback, don't sell now. Wait for price to make a retracement like what is taking place here. So what will happen is this: below this old low, there was sell side liquidity that was residing below this level. So that's the external range liquidity, which was in the form of sell stops. People were looking forward to what? To start selling when price is broken this particular level. Then we also had stop loss of buyers who were what? Were buying when price was moving upwards. So those were the two forms of what? Of sell side liquidity that was residing here, which is in the form of external range liquidity. So if price grabbed external range liquidity, it will then move upwards to grab internal range liquidity. So this is what is taking place. Price is now moving up to grab liquidity in the form of internal range liquidity, which can come in the form of a fair value gap, an order block, a rejection block. So those are the two types of what? Internal range liquidity that we have. So this is what is currently taking place. If you have that understanding that price is always moving to grab internal and external range liquidity, you'll be fine. Then you also have an understanding of the PDRA that price in most cases is, if there is a rejection block, you must give precedence to the rejection block. And so there's a likelihood that price will move to this rejection block and then move upwards. Assuming that we didn't have a rejection block, then what was going to validate, assuming this was not there, although we know that it's there, how do you know if this order block is correct? How do we know? That's what I want to explain. One, the order block, if you look at how price moves away from that particular level, there must be very big candles, like the candles that we see here. It signifies that there was the presence of institutional traders or large players were there in that particular market, which were able to force the price to move downwards massively like this. So that's the first thing. You see how price moved away from that particular level, and you must also check if there is a fair value gap closer to the order block. And the third point is that you must also check if there was the movement resulted in a break of structure. Like here we had a break of structure as the price was able to create a new lower low. So here with the lower high, price was able to create a new lower low. It was able to break the previous lower low and created a new lower low. So this is a break of structure. There was the continuation of a downtrend. Okay, then so we talked about how price moved away from that level. The fair value gap, there must be a fair value gap close to that order block. There must be a break of structure when price move away from the fair value gap. So if you consider those things, and it must be an extreme order block. So that means if we had an order block at this particular level here, we should ignore it, but we should go to the extreme order block, the last order block here, that has a fair value gap. So if you can now master these 4 or 5 concepts that I've just talked about, I'm telling you, the chances of you losing using this analysis are minimum. So we are anticipating that price should go to that rejection block here. So we're just going to mark it here, and we wait for price to come to that level. So we have a rejection block here. Okay, if I do this, most of you guys will be confused because you are now used to the use of rectangles when marking order blocks. Okay, we have a rejection block. The wick of that candle is our rejection block. So if you're going to take trades now using the fair value gap, you're going to lose. Why? Because price will likely going to move upwards and reverse at the rejection block here. So this is what I'm anticipating. So this is what I'm seeing in VIX. Let's see how this plays out. So we're anticipating that price should move like this. So our TP is gonna just below this particular level. And is switching on the lights. Okay, so this is the signal that we have in VIX and F5. Okay, let me quickly go and check the charts. What do we have? Thanks for taking much time to explain your analysis. I'm now having more light on the market structure. Thank you so much for appreciating. Wow, patient in analysis. yeah, that's the only way that you can master this. Yes, interested in jump step index. They trained to move too fast and blow accounts very quickly. Yeah, when it comes to step index, but I enjoy trading steps, especially on the 5 or 1 minute time frame. It moves very fast. If you have a $10, it can quickly grow into a bigger account. Okay, so let me quickly go and let's quickly go and look at jump indices. Let's quickly go. So like what I said, we are on this live one. We are giving out for those who will be commenting. If you haven't been in a position to win something from this channel, we're gonna give one spike detector. We are giving one spike detector for Boom 1000. So we have our own spike detector. We have our own spike detector, which is called the DC Smart Spike Detector. It's one of the products of all the products that I have that has been selling well, and there's been a very good review on that particular spike detector. So that spike detector, the normal price is $80 for all the indices. For Boom and Crash 1500 and also 300. For all the indices it's $80, but for one indices it's $20. But now, since we're having a promotion, we're gonna be giving that for all the indicators. It will be $50. So there is no promotion for one indicators. one indicator. It's $50 for all the indicators. I normally have people coming to say on one indicators there's a 50% discount or something like that. We're not having that. It's only for $50 for all the indicators. Yes, the price is to sweep that buy side liquidity before selling strong. Yes, that's true. So Ashbo Jos, where are you watching us from? Ash, where are you watching us from? Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. If you're going to be selling, let's wait for this setup. We're waiting for that setup. Let's quickly go and look at my favorites, the jump. So we're gonna start with which jump? Let's start with 10 and move upwards. Let's see if we are going to get something. So I normally want to analyze from the 4-hour, where I would do my trend analysis and check what will be taking place here. So there was this, oh, we missed it, perfect. We had this order block here. So smart money concept also work. Look at how price respected this order block. Okay, let me just do this. You guys, you enjoy this marking of order blocks. Let me remove the line. I knew that I had a setup in yo. You see the last bearish candle, which is the last red candle, which is this one, and we can see what happened to that last candle. It resulted in the 4-hour time frame. It resulted in a break of structure. Let's see if it was a break of structure or a change of character happened here, and price dropped and came back. So here it was now a break of structure. So here we have a break of structure. So one, why is this being respected? Why is this order block valid? And we can see and we can clearly see that price, I normally like to use this color. Okay, so this is the H4 order block, and we see how price is reacting to that. And we already have something here. We can see again, we also have a double bottom. We have a double bottom, the first touch, the second touch, and price is here. So we also have a double bottom here, and we have this neckline. We have this neckline, and price has been able to close above this neckline. So there is now a possibility this one, it will buy for a very long time. So what we can do, there are multiple ways that we can use that we can trade using this jump. Guys, if you have not been trading jump, you must trade it, but be on the lookout. If you are not aligning your trade with the trend, it will jump in the opposite direction. It's nice. I remember I was able to grow a $40 within seconds to $150. I got 140 something US. It jumped, wow, and I immediately closed. Okay, so this is what we can see on that order block. We have price making this movement. Okay, so using price action, we can see on that particular support level. So this can be okay, when we are using support and resistance, this can be a resistance, which is one thing that most ICT students do not want to mention. They try to move away from price action and say an order block and using this traditional support and resistance does not work. But if you listen to what ICT said, he talked about price being on a support level when we're identifying order blocks. So here, this is what is taking place. We had this particular order block here, and the price was on a support level. If you listen to what he says, you see the reason why price moved like this, it was because of this order block here, and price is on a support, and we had this first movement. We're just waiting for price to move downwards. Price came for the first time, we had a pin bar, then price moved a little bit up and then dropped, and we also had a pin bar, and now price is moving upwards. So now price has made these movements. Price has made this movement. So what are we going to do? So it depends with you have to leave, you have to wait and patiently for price to make this movement. So when we are in the discount, we're not talking about the discount because we want to buy, price is in the discount, it's one and the same thing, and I've proved I proved it, I think, in our last video. Okay, ICT will talk about the mitigation. Not, yeah, this one is a mitigation, this one is a mitigation block. This one, price came up, went up, then came down here. You see, this is a mitigation block. So price will likely going to move up here, reach this level, come back to this particular order block, and then it will then move upwards. We have something like this. So this is what ICT said about this scenario. So this last bullish candle becomes, if it was able to fail toward price so that it moves downwards, that last bullish candle would then be used as a support level when price move up to this level. So I'm just trying to find the nearest resistance, which is this level, and I'm marking that one. So price is likely going to come to this level, and then it will drop and come back to this mitigation block. So this one becomes, this last candle, okay, maybe you are not able to see it, this candle here becomes what we call a mitigation block, what he calls a mitigation block. But when we're using our trend continuation support and resistance, we still get the same same entry. Why? Because this was a resistance, this was a resistance, and price has been able to break that resistance. So you patiently wait for a trend continuation support and resistance, where the resistance, when price moves up, this swing low and swing high results in the break of that resistance. Price will normally come back, and we'll use this as a support level here. Okay, so this is what we're anticipating. So using price action, using smart money concept, we are still going to get the same entry. So this guy, this is what I believe, he came with these fancy words, but if you look at it, even using your your price action, you are still going to get the same. Yeah, I think in this industry, you need, I think he's a genius. I have to, with me, it was very difficult, especially to trade volatility. But when I started to understand how smart money concept works, I was able to do this. But I then discovered that even using price action, understanding of your price action, you're still going to get the same entries. Even using indicators, even using your indicators, you can still get the same entries. So he only came up with these new words and new terms to define the same thing that we all have been having. It's not something that is new. It's not something that's what I believe. I'm not saying that he didn't make any contribution. Obviously, he was able to identify, coming up with his own words and what. But to me, it's still one and the same thing. So that's what you can wait for here. Basically, it's a waiting game. I want to trade on the 4-hour because it's more accurate. You can get very good signals from there. So this is what we have here. I'm just gonna leave it up. Leave it. Okay, apart from this, okay, so we're waiting for price to come to this level, drop down, and then it moves up. So I'm just gonna save this analysis. Okay, then which one should we look at? How was it, Judge? Okay. The combination of your analysis method is much interesting. Yes, thank you so much. So I just wanted to be here for 1 hour, then I'll call it a day. And I'm reaching that hour. Which one should we look at? Which one should we Which one should we look at? Which, you're a good teacher. Thank you so much, my advice TV. I hope you're not telling me this. My wife. So sometimes when I'm at home, I normally just go through the analysis. So go through the comments that you guys write. Then my wife was saying, these guys are just flattering you. They probably want a free EA, or they want these free signals. So they're just writing this comment. So I just hope you are just saying this coming from your heart. Yeah. Okay, so let's check what is happening to 300 and also 75. Okay, crash 300. I saw there was this weird pattern that was forming in crash 300. Yes, this one. And there was a guy around midnight. He has been saying, what is happening in crash 300? So I see this. Price has been respecting this trend line here. It's a trend line. Yeah, trend is it true? And here probably we had a touch here. And there's likely going to be a drop. But what I would want to see with me, I want to see price coming back to this, probably retesting this triangle here, and then it will start dropping downwards. That's what I would want to see. But now it's not that clear. It's not yet clear on how you can trade this. So it's a waiting game. We also have an order block here. So with me, this is what I want this combination of the trend line and the order block, something like this. So we will be trading crash 300. I want to see this. I want to see price coming back to this order block, and then price will then start. Okay, so this is something that I would want to see, something like this. A combination of this would definitely work for me. So for now, I'm not doing anything. I want price to come to this. If price doesn't come, it's fine. I lose nothing. Then let's check what is happening to 300. Boom, 300. What is taking place there? Okay, we're looking at the 1 hour time frame. I think this was the first signal that I gave. This was the first signal when we started this live. We're looking at this, and I told you guys to buy. Let's see if price is moving. Yes, price is, yeah. But price, I'm telling you, price is gonna move like this to reach this particular area. And I gave the signal. Our stop loss is 1100. Our target is 1278. That's our TP. And then price is likely going to move up like that. Which assets did we look at? 75, VIX 75. It was on the 15-minute time frame, and we wanted price to make a retracement, price to move upwards, and then it comes to this particular level. Okay, something like that. So these are the signals that we had for today's live. Can we analyze something? Okay. Can bear my witness. Okay, you're saying it's not because of the EA, but others can bear my witness. Okay, thank you so much for that comment. Okay, so let me tell you about the services that we offer. We have our VIP community where I share booming crash, volatility step, and also jump indices signals. We have a VIP group, and it's $15 for 1 week, and it's also $50 a month. Then we also have our mentorship program where we'll be teaching smart money concept, price action. Then we also have indicator based strategy and risk management. Those are the 4 pillars of our course. Those are the 4 things that we teach. We will be looking at these things in detail. Then we also have EAs. If you are interested in buying EAs for booming crash, I've noticed that when it comes to booming crash, go in different platform. We rarely see people selling EAs for booming crash. So I'm trying to solve that particular problem by doing that. So we have EAs for booming crash and also indicators for booming crash. So if you're interested in buying our EAs are $50. Then we have our spike detector, which goes for $80 on a normal price and $20 each for each particular index. For example, today I'm gonna select one person that I'm gonna give two. Let's just say two people. So let's quickly check who was active and who was participating. Then I'll give with Dlamini. Who else was there? My TV, you commented. My TV obviously is gonna. Okay, my TV, because you commented and you participated, I'm gonna give you. But why is it your name rings in my mind? I think I've once given you something. Okay, anyway, it's fine. This is my WhatsApp number. WhatsApp me now so that I can give you a free spike detector, DC spike detectors. While least I'm still live, so that people will see that this is true. Then we also have Ash was also very active. Those two, please WhatsApp me so that I can give you. Sometimes if you don't do it now, sometimes I get busy that you send me the message later, then I end up forgetting. Okay, so which asset can we look at as we are waiting for these guys to contact me? So this is my WhatsApp number. WhatsApp me as we are waiting for this. I just want to analyze something. Which asset should we analyze? It's now up to you. Which one should we analyze before we call it a day? So our mentorship is gonna start on the 15th of January. Registration is also in progress, and if you're interested in joining, register now. I'm waiting for you guys to give me an asset to analyze. It's almost an hour. My wife told me to just do it for an hour. So if there's no asset, I will wait for these guys. So I know that there might be some content creators who are out there and they've managed to strike a deal with a certain brand. If you have a brand email, for example, the marketing department for a certain brand, you're also free to share with me that email, because we're currently looking for sponsorship for our channel. I'm telling you, you better strike a deal now before we reach 100,000, because very soon, when it's now 100,000, the charges will be the fees, what do they call it? I'm forgetting. So if you have an email for a brand company that might be interested in collaborating with the DC channel, this is our channel. We are reaching almost there. We're now on 7,781. We are reaching there. I know this channel is gonna grow. Come end of my daughter is making noise. So I'm waiting for these guys. This is my TV. So send me your email so that I can send you. Can you please send me your email now so that I can send you the files? Thank you so much for your support, my TV. Send me your email so that I will send it to you now before I call it a day. Thank you guys for your time. Thank you so much. I'll lose strength if you guys don't come to this live and you spend time with me. So my wife has been telling me that we need to relocate. And I'm always thinking about you guys. They're saying that there are very good jobs in the United Kingdom, UK, and you can make use of your skills and your knowledge. So I have a BS honors degree in economics. Can you imagine? And I don't remember when I used that qualification. I graduated in 2015 because of the hardship that we're currently having in Zimbabwe. You know, I've never used that qualification. I was teaching natural science and technology for the I think I resigned in 2023. Yeah, I resigned in 2023. I've been teaching natural science and technology at a school here in Kempton Park. So I haven't, when I was in Zimbabwe, I was working at the Zimbabwe Electrical Distribution ZESA, the electricity company. And I was doing something else that was totally different. So my wife was saying, you spend so many years studying, so why not relocate and make use of that qualification? Then I was saying, if I go there, I know that I will be tied up. I will be going to work each and every time, and I won't be in a position to do this thing that I love most, trading, sharing with the world what I know. So people are saying, you need to come. I have a lot of my friends who are there, Samantha, Charles, Mapurisa. My best friends, two of my best friends, they got married. So what happens is this is really funny. We used to go with Charles to see one of my best friend, Samantha Mandiriri. So we would visit her. With Samantha, we were friends when I was doing in Zimbabwe, they call it Form 1. The first day, she was the first person that I met. When I was young, I used to be very smart. I was one of the best students during that phase. So when I go to that school, all those best students were selected. And people were asking, where were you? Then I just got the place. Then I was in a rush. Then I sat next to this. She was very tiny. That's my best friend. Then we became best friends from there since Form 4. Then when we're now doing A-level, that's when I met Charles Mapurisa. He was a very good colleague of mine. He used to stay close to our place, and he would come and fetch me. Then we'd go to school together. Then sometimes during the weekends, I would go to see Samantha. The reason why I was going to see Samantha or visiting Samantha, apart from Samantha being my friend, it was because of the fact that I was dating this girl called Scholastic. So Samantha would help me to go and call this girl, the things that happens when you're young. And that's when Charles then fell in love with Samantha. So they were two of my best friends. They got married. They're now in UK. They're always saying, Dave, you should come. UK is nice and everything. So I'm also considering doing that. What do you think, guys? Come, bro. Uzbekistan. Yeah, I enjoy. My wife enjoys traveling. Thank you, DC. I've received. Okay, can you please send me your... Mr. Okay, let me just send you the email. Oh, I forgot to send you. I'll send it to you, the instructions, the guide. But I've given you the guide and the installation process. So I enjoy. You see, when you're still young, I'm no longer young. Okay, you should explore. So I'm actually thinking of going there. Considering just to see how life is out there, how life is like out there. So maybe there I know that economics can actually work. Yeah, the reason why you were saying I'm a good teacher, I was a teacher. I've been a teacher for a very long time. I've been teaching for a very long time. So maybe the teaching skills, I'm also bringing these teaching skills to. Okay, I also want to give you the instructions on how to install these indicators. So I've given you everything, the guide, the indicators, how to install, where to get cheap and reliable VPS, and how to use. Maybe you are interested. So this indicator, the spike indicators, or our indicators and EAs, they can be used on a phone. You don't have a laptop, but you want to trade on a phone. You only need VPS. What is VPS? It's a remote, or it's a cloud computer that you can operate using your phone. So once you have that with your phone, you can operate these EAs. You can use these EAs, and also the spike detectors, and also all our spike detectors. So that's the advantage of using this. So this guy didn't send you this. Okay, so basically that's what we're gonna be doing. We'll be giving free every time when I go live. I'll be giving free. Yeah, I wanna come there. Where is this country? Use man.
Yeah?
You said that country is called what? Uzbekistan. How do you pronounce it?
I'm not really sure.
Uzbekistan.
Something like that.
It's what?
I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's
In Central Asia. Central Asia.
what's in Asia?
But there's war in. Is it close to Israel and what? Middle East. Asia, Central Asia. I'll check it out. Maybe I might be interested in visiting these countries. Okay, so let's quickly do a round up of. You see, price is moving up. Okay, that's one. We also looked at 300. Boom, 300. Let's see if prices started to pick up. Okay, price is just playing around this area, but eventually I know price will then move upwards. Then we also have 75. 75 we have 10, jump 10. We have jump 10. Okay, jump 10, we're waiting for price to move a little bit up, and then it retraces, something like that. What else do we analyze? What else? So if you want to take the risk of trading this, how are you going to trade this? You just look at the breakout candle on the 4-hour time frame. You can also trade this. You can also trade this movement. So the breakout candle was this one. Place your stop loss just below that breakout candle. We're going to go long. So we're supposed to, you can buy this, your stop loss just below this breakout candle. Your target will be here. You can even buy this and move it. Why? Because price has been able to close above this level. We have the confirmation of a double bottom. So if this is the case, we can also trade this in this way. We have a breakout and price drop down just to make a retest probably, and it came here, and then there's a likelihood that price can reach this particular area. So we'll check how this goes. We'll be checking how this will go. Yes, I'll definitely visit. I'll definitely visit. Bro, can you analyze VIX 251S? Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was just going through the analysis that we did. Volatility 251S. 251S. So this can be a signal. 250. So growing up, we didn't have the opportunity to it was funny to use puzzles and what. So my daughter is these puzzles, and I thought I was helping her to make the puzzles and what. I enjoyed that. It was nice making that puzzle, but I ended up being the one who was making the puzzle because I don't know. It's really nice. This thing looks strange. Yo, how can the price move like this? So my question is, just looking at this this whole thing, are you going to buy or sell? Obviously you're looking for buying opportunities because we can see price is now in the discount. So that's one thing that I'll be doing. I'll be looking for buying opportunities, but where exactly am I going to buy? Okay, let's see how price is moving. How price is moving in this particular asset is really strange. Let's see. What is happening here? Price already came back to this. We had an order block here. Yeah. Do we have anything below this level? Okay, I'm anticipating the price. Let's see what is happening currently. Okay, price is reacting with this 4-hour order block that I've marked here. That is the first thing that I can see, and we can see our price moved upwards. So basically, since we are looking for buying opportunities, we might be interested in marking this particular level here. We have a rejection block here, this one. So when it comes to technical analysis, I'm very good. But I don't know, if you focus on when it comes to currencies, gold, those NAS and what, you must also include what? Fundamental analysis. I was doing this, I was doing very well when I was analyzing gold. My analysis were perfect, were accurate. I enjoy analyzing gold. Then I just stopped. I don't know why. It's too much. The things will be too much. Maybe I may target this demand zone, this area, something like this. Okay, I would want to trade this like that, something like that. Rejection block, but I wish I could go on the there are things that you do when you are young and you just smile. Yo. Yeah. Okay, so we have this setup. I think this can actually work perfectly for us. Okay, let's drop down to the 1 hour and check if we have a change of character, because that's the first thing that you want. You don't want to buy when price is in a downtrend. Okay, let's see, 30 minutes time frame. So you make sure that you wait for a reaction on this rejection block. Wait for a reaction on this rejection block. Don't immediately put a buy limit here. Wait for a reaction. What you're gonna be waiting for, probably you come to your 1 hour time frame. This is how you can enter the trade. Wait for a reaction. There's a likelihood that price can start moving upwards. We can see we had a series of higher high, higher low, higher high, something like that. But the overall trend on this particular asset has been bearish. So we can use that one to take our take profit. We can use this one as our first take profit, and we can use these levels for taking profits. So wait for price to give you a signal, be it an engulfing candle or a bullish engulfing, or any candlestick pattern that signifies that there's now momentum to move upwards. If you're going to buy here, but you make sure that your stop loss is tight. Your stop loss has to be very tight using this analysis. So this is what I can say in volatility 251As. We can wait for price to come to this particular area, then we can buy, and we can use this one as target 76,987, our first TP, second TP, this one, and also our third TP, this one. So basically this is how you can trade it if these things move right. But I think it's easier to trade volatility 250 1S. It moves in a straight line most. Look, an asset that moves like this, you can really kill it. So if it picks a direction, this is what I've seen. There was this consolidation for some time, and then price then started to move upwards. It moved in just a straight line. It's very easy to trade this. If you've managed to get this, I think you'll be in a position to take a very, very long trade. Maybe for months you'll be in profit trading this asset. So I'm telling you, if this plays out nice, we can get a very good entry and price will move up. I don't think it will actually make sense to continue selling this asset. I don't think it would be appropriate. So I'm anticipating something like this. But you have to wait. Price is too bearish on the higher time frame. Even on the 4 hour, we can see price is too bearish. You have to be very cautious on how you take that buy at this particular level. We don't have enough confirmation that price is likely going to move upwards. Price can still move downwards here. There's that possibility. Okay, I think I'm done. Thank you so much for the likes. We had 17 likes, which is amazing. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for the likes. The likes, they motivate us to keep on producing more content, to keep on coming every day, giving you these lives. Make sure you share this the channel, and make sure you motivate your friends to subscribe. We want to grow this channel to reach, our current target is 10,000. We want to see if we can quickly reach 10,000 this month. The channel is doing very well. It's doing very well. Let me just take you through some of the analytics. So one, if you look at the live count, check on the analytics. Okay, keep it up. Your channel got 29% more views than usual in the last 28 days, which is amazing. But I want you to look at, in the last 28 days, we have managed to gain 628 subscribers, which is amazing. If we continue to get something like close to 500 on a monthly base, which is good, but I wanted to reach something like maybe we get 1,000 subscribers every month, or more than 1,000. We can get something like 2,000, because if you look at how this channel has been growing, you'll be amazed. In the last 365 days, we've managed to accumulate 5,800,000. I'm now becoming like Zoom. 5,800 subscribers, which is amazing. We only started to grow, I think, this year. This year has been massive. This year we did wonderful. We're able to grow this channel in an amazing way. So I'm not shocked about reaching 10,000. What I know that we can even do more, because I remember I resigned in February, and I wasn't really serious about YouTube. So I only started, I think, November. That's when I started. I want to grow this thing. I want to reach 100,000 subscribers. Yes, I want that platinum. Is it platinum? The YouTube play button that you get when you reach 100,000. That's my aim. So I know definitely it will definitely reach that level. You really see channels doing this. You really see. So if you have a friend, please encourage them to subscribe, share with them the links. If you have your group, share with them the links so that they can also benefit from the knowledge that we are sharing. And when it comes to our audience, I think I'm always talking about this. A greater part of our audience are coming from Nigeria. About 15% of our views are coming from Nigeria, 18% from South Africa. Botswana, thank you so much, people from Botswana. You're doing well. And also Nigeria and South Africa. Then we also have Zimbabwe, Kenya. We have people from Kenya. Yes, we are getting audience from Kenya. Thank you so much. Then we also have India. Thank you so much. Pakistan, United States, Tanzania, Namibia, Zambia, Ghana, Indonesia. Yes, that guy was talking about this country. Yeah. Yo, my wife is now saying that I should stop. Guys, thank you so much. The higher authority is saying, yeah, it's now too much. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for your time. I hope you're able to benefit something here, guys. It's bye-bye for now.